Hi, I'm here because I need some beauty advice. Yes, I'm asking you. Really quick. See, I have this problem with, I want my hair its natural color, but I also want it to be almond length about my chin length. And my hair is at its really gross stage right now. Really long, and my family decided that they liked my hair lighter, so I got it lighter. And so you see it's lighter, but the problem that I have with that is that it always looks dirty because it's darker on the top. The roots are darker and the bottom is lighter, so it looks like it's just close to my scalp and oily. And my mom raised me to believe that if you're poor, so what? It doesn't matter if things you have aren't as nice as things that other people have. That's no big deal. It doesn't bother me one bit. But what does bother me is being dirty and scuzzy. That's what we call it. Anyway, and so I don't want to give the appearance at all of my hair being gross. And see how it's kind of clumpy and sticky together? That's because my bangs aren't as full as they should be. Which is so that I can pull them back, because I really prefer not to have any bangs at all. But I do have bangs. Anyway, but they'll grow out really quick. And I was going to just wait for my bangs to grow, but I just got fed up when they got to about the middle of my eye, and I just cut them again. And I'm to the point, well, maybe I should just cut them again, but instead what I was thinking about doing is cutting my hair. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that and hold the camera. No, I can't do that. But anyway, about that length. You can't really see that. But anyway, maybe, well, you don't need to see it anyway. It looked really cute when I looked in the mirror at it. Now I'm gonna do it tomorrow if I'm gonna do it. So it's during Halloween, so everyone just thinks, oh, I don't look weird, that's just a costume. Everybody looks different. Anyway, so I think I can get away with it. Or they'll just think it's a wig. Oh, it's Melissa. She's got some wig. Oh, I have to tell you a quick story. Sorry, I was gonna not make this long, but it's getting long. In college, one time I was changing from one dorm to another, and I had all my clothes and hangers slung over my shoulder, and I was carrying them, and they said, "Why do you have all those costumes?" I was like, "Those aren't costumes, those are my clothes." It's just funny. I have a bit of eccentric taste, I guess. Another funny thing, I always wore wigs and things, not to school, but one day I didn't wear shoes and socks, and my teacher got mad at me and told me that I was violating the dress code, and I pulled out my handbook and I said, no, it is not violating the dress code. It says nowhere that you should wear socks and shoes to school. And they said, well, that's because it's just assumed that that's a common courtesy to wear socks and shoes to school. And so anyway, the next year they put socks and shoes will be worn to classroom at all times in the handbook. I thought, hey, I'm responsible for that. But anyway, I had some really strange taste. My psychology teacher, he was the funniest. He told us, he said, you will only have a test on Friday if I come through the window. It's a second story floor, so a lot of people just didn't even show up for the test. I showed up, there was no teacher there, and everyone's like, oh, see, he's not going to be here. But guess what? He showed up through the window. Pretty funny guy. He used to make fun of me and ask me why I wear combat boots. That was before they're popular. Everything I did was like before anyone else did, so they'd make fun of me. Everybody in school used to make fun of me that I'd wear boys' clothes because I'd wear vests. They'd be like, are you wearing your brother's clothes? And I was like, no, I like vests. Now everyone wears vests. It's not a big deal. It was very common. Right after I stopped wearing vests, everyone else started to. Anyway, and that's what my psychology teacher used to always make terrible fun of me about my combat boots. He'd say, now that can't be comfortable to walk around in those boots. And I said, oh, well, yeah, they are actually. You should try them. He also told me, though, I must be a pretty stupid person if I was Christian. I was like, well, why is that? He says, because God doesn't change, right? He's one person. He can't change from being himself. Well, Christianity has changed, and he cited a few times. He says, therefore, you're pretty stupid because you've never thought of it yet, and you're already in college. I don't really even justify arguments with him, but he always had some really unique things to say to me. Okay, that's all I'll say. And that's probably too long too. I only wanted to ask whether I should get my hair cut.